what's up, and welcome to this episode of Fly and Dine. Today we are in Krakow. We just got off a train from Warsaw. That was super fast, easy, and efficient. We're gonna be doing a lot here, going to Auschwitz, Schindler's Factory, trying to party a little bit, eat good food. And some of the locals we met in Warsaw last night told us that there's like a mystical story about a dragon in a castle. So we'll be looking for the castle and the dragon, and there's a hidden chakra inside of this castle. So let's check out what that's all about. Well, here we are at our hotel, Unicus Palace. It is beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see the room. Look at this elegance. The door opens automatically. It's a very, very chic boutique hotel. I'm in love with it. It's the lobby. Hello, how are you? The staircase is out of this world. And the best part is down there, the spa and the pool. It's amazing. All right, so I just walked in our room in Krakow and it's out of this world. It's a 2-story bedroom with some snail-looking stairs. I'm gonna show you a sneak preview of the room, because I'm doing a separate review on it on a separate YouTube video. So make sure you subscribe so that you can watch all the content of this amazing trip to Warsaw and Krakow and Paris. Wow. Well, I'm gonna change up really quick to head over to Auschwitz and yeah. First thing I saw is a pretzel cart. It's a cheese pretzel. A little dry, but it tastes pretty good. But it's very dry. But look at this. Krakow is amazing. It's gonna be a little interesting today in Auschwitz because there's a thunderstorm coming. But I think that will definitely add to the experience. We're stopping here in Starbucks really quick to buy something to eat because we're super late. Our tour's at 1, so let's see how this goes. Wow. So for those of you interested in going to Auschwitz, it's actually an hour and a half away from Krakow. So you have to plan it with time, get your tickets with time, and you can go with a private driver, or you can also go on a train. Private driver is more expensive, obviously. We chose a private driver just because we're tight on time on this trip. So let's head over there now. No, ojalá no. So this wouldn't be a trip without me if something doesn't go wrong. It's hailing. Oye, Svetlana. Svetlana, la bruja polaca. We met some guy yesterday and they called her a Polish witch. Do you guys think she looks like a Polish witch? Put it in the comments below. No, pero... ¡Qué bola! Las únicas bolas polacas que veremos. Wow.
Porque las de Alam no,
bro, that's wild. Look at that, you can see it like bouncing. Muy fuerte todo. So for those of you that don't know, this is Auschwitz-Birkenau. It's a huge complex of concentration camps, about 50 concentration camps within an area an hour away from Krakow. This was an extermination camp where many Jews and other minorities in the Holocaust perished. It's an unforgettable experience, and I think everyone should come at least once in their lifetime. I totally recommend it. It was just a very, very powerful, sad experience, but I do believe everyone needs to experience this. These were considered the gates of death. This is where the trains would go in, and all the way back there where the trees are is where the gas chambers were located. This here is the gas chamber or crematorium in Auschwitz I. It's the only standing gas chamber at Auschwitz. The Nazis were not able to destroy it. If you want a full tour of Auschwitz, I have it posted in my account, so subscribe and head to the other videos for a more in-detail tour of Auschwitz so you can find out what happened in this place. This hotel is. The staff is amazing. They'll take care of anything you need. Right now, we were going to Black Duck, as I mentioned before, but you know, I'm here with these two European Kardashians who took 5 years to get ready. So we're trying to figure out where to go. They have a table?
Yeah, but I booked the table for now, so
okay.
You can go there and tell the hotel name, and that's all.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hotel Unicos Palace is where you have to be.
Okay, this
Krakow.
Morski?
Morski Alta, that's right.
Morski, my Polish is terrible.
Thank
but
you.
okay.
It's also the name of the lake in the Tatra Mountains. Very nice.
Oh wow, okay, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. So let's see how this goes. Packed. What do you think about Krakow?
Beautiful. Amazing.
Fantastic. I'm here. What I hate about vlogging sometimes is technical failures. I was recording and the video collapsed, but we are here in the middle of Old Town. It's Friday. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. Oh, I'm here with the Kardashians of Europe. We were going to Black Duck, but unfortunately they take 5 hours to get ready, so we couldn't make it. But right now we are here in Market Square. Very excited. We're going to, ¿cómo se llama? Milalka, ¿mi qué?
Morski Oko.
Morski Oko, which the guy in the hotel recommended. It's a typical Polish restaurant. They sell typical Polish food from the mountains, so I'm very excited. It's very chilly outside. Something interesting about me, I'm an actor for Hispanic television, and I'm from Spain. But in United States, Latin America, they require me to speak in a neutral accent, Mexican accent. And for some reason, when I travel to Europe or Eastern European countries, my accent changes in English. I don't know why. And I talk like I am from Eastern Europe, but my English is actually very normal. But anyway, for dramatic effects, I shall keep talking in some sort of Eastern European English. But look at this, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This is the market square. It's full of bars, restaurants, this beautiful Catholic cathedral, which we're gonna see tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be more of a touristy day, and I'm sure we'll go drinking. But tonight, we are definitely hitting the bars, the restaurants, and hopefully there's some clubs open. Oh look, a Hard Rock. There's a Hard Rock in the heart of Krakow. Wow. I'm so happy right now. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's people everywhere. Wow. This is Old Town. This is the market square. It's the main square in Krakow. But look at that cathedral. Okay, I really need to fix this English accent. I don't understand why I change my accent when I travel. But, let's go? Because the reservation. Another thing I love about Europe is these random markets in the middle of the street. It's 10 p.m. and they're selling flowers in the middle of the street at 10 p.m. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And another thing that blows my mind, this is a popular monument here in Krakow, and there's people standing on the monument. I don't understand why. If you do that in the States, you will be arrested really quick. And guys, I can't say this enough. The people here are beautiful. So make sure you download Tinder, meet someone up, and ask them for the local hotspots, because that's definitely a great way to get by. But Krakow has bars and restaurants everywhere you go on the street. Typical Polish uniform. This is it. Morskie Oko. So far the restaurant is amazing. It's a restaurant of typical Polish food from the mountains, and the uniforms or the dresses that the waitresses wear are very typical from those mountains. As I mentioned before, Krakow is very mystical, and they have castles which supposedly there was dragons and mermaids and a hidden chakra. This is the menu. Morskie Oko. That's the menu. Let's take a look at it. So for appetizers, baked prunes, no thank you. Traditional Polish sausage. And look at how cheap it is, guys. 20 zlotys is less than $10 for an appetizer. That's, wow, 18, 16, 17. Traditional Polish herring, which is like a type of fish. Hunter stew with cabbage, mushroom, and game meat. The specialties. So the traditional Polish food is like dumplings, meat, a lot of meat, Slavic style. That's very interesting to me. The coffees, they have like 10 different style of coffees in every restaurant you go to. Cocktails, very important. But look at that, guys. A price for a cocktail, not even $10. Compared to Miami, a cocktail is $20 to $25. That's the information. Alrighty, so we just got our dumplings. Dumplings is a typical Polish dish. This looks amazing. It's dumplings topped with some sort of pork. They're beef dumplings with pork, I guess. And that is Polish sausage.
Me muero por probarlo.
And if you come to Europe, you're not in Europe if you don't eat bread. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
You look like you don't want to go out.
No.
No?
Never.
And you?
I'm fine. Sausage.
You want sausage, Polish sausage. I'm definitely going out. I am. Whether they go out or not, I'm going out. So wow, they're amazing. Wow, they're amazing. They're like filled with beef, with pork, shavings, or bacon, or I don't know what it is, but I'm so happy. No. The Polish sausage is... What do you think?
I prefer
That was... Oh God. So this is the pork chop with potatoes, baked potato. Doesn't look like an American baked potato, but looks great. That's some sort of pancake.
Look,
Oh, okay.
pancake
It's like a pancake with beef.
with beef.
Looks amazing. And baby back ribs with boiled potatoes. Guys, the food I would give a 9 out of 10. It was amazing. The pork chop, it was like a fried milanesa. If you're from Latin America, it was delicious. The pancakes with like some beef was also good. The ribs were they were smoked. I'm not a fan of smoked food, but they were okay. The potatoes, amazing. But I'm from Spain, but as a Hispanic, I live in Miami. I consider myself from Latin America, Cuba, Venezuela, Colombia, Mexico. The Poles are not very good at coffee. I just had to pour like a boatload of sugar. Hopefully that works. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. The food, amazing. 9 out of 10. The service as well. They're super nice. They're super cute. And, but yeah, don't order coffee in Poland. Not the best. Not espresso, at least. That was awful. Now, my 2 cousins are going to sleep. And I have to party by myself, but I'm sure I will find a club and a bar to go to. So I'm gonna pay the check and go look for that. Okay, so it turns out the first club I came into happens to be just walked into a bar. Turned out to be a strip joint called Candyland. Avoid it by all costs. It's great prices. But then they told me I had to pay 200 zlotys for a single or 400 zlotys for a double for a dancer, and that's not going to happen. So I just came to drop off my passport just in case something happens, but welcome to Europe. So I'm gonna try to find another normal bar. I'm telling you, these things only happen to me. So here we go. I'm gonna go on the opposite side of the street just in case. But it looks like everything's open, so I should have no problem. far that's actually really fun. I'm gonna stop vlogging in a little bit so I can go and like dance and stuff. But in Poland it's very curious how they play songs from rock to pop to house to everything, to Polish, to everything. Look. So I'm gonna finish my drink and head over. It's definitely different if you're from the States, but it's so fun. They dance so much and it's just an amazing time. I don't even know how to dance to this, but I'll figure out a way. Good morning, guys. Wow, this bed is amazing. I love this bed. So I woke up a little late because I went out last night, but I'm gonna go to Old Town, walk around Old Town. We're gonna go to Schindler's Factory later from Schindler's List, and we're gonna have lunch in Black Duck, which is the restaurant that we didn't make it to yesterday. So I'm gonna get ready and hit the streets. Oh, I need an Alka-Seltzer. Ugh. At the terrace of the hotel, of the first restaurant. The hotel has two restaurants, an Italian restaurant and I guess traditional Polish restaurant with your typical hotel restaurant that has a little bit of everything. We just checked out. The service was great. Everyone's super friendly. I have to go find a COVID test, so they're figuring out where I can do the COVID test. I'll also leave that in the description. If you know of any places to do COVID tests in Krakow, just drop a comment so that the viewers can see it. But this is awesome. Today's our last day in Krakow, unfortunately. So if you want other things to do other than, you know, the Holocaust history here in Krakow, you can also go to the salt mines, which I heard is really cool. People actually rent out the salt mines for weddings, for birthdays. So unfortunately, we don't have time to see that, but that's definitely something you should check out. And then also there's a lot of castles here in Poland in general and in Krakow. And as I mentioned before, some of the Poles believe in a lot of like mystic stuff and dragons and fairies and mermaids. So we definitely want to go check out the castle, and supposedly there's a hidden chakra. So we'll see if we have time to go look at that. But I'm gonna head down over there to Old Town Square to see the views in the morning or with daylight. So look how cool this is. Hotel Pod Rosa. It's a Michelin. It won a Michelin star in 2020, and look at this. It has a tasting menu for 59 zlotys. That's $20. That's crazy. 7 courses for $20. Alright guys, so I love that Alright guys, I love that the hotel has a Starbucks right next to it. And Starbucks in Europe, especially Eastern Europe, isn't your typical Starbucks like in America. It's a more gourmet experience. They have a lot of different sandwiches with prosciutto, salami, goat cheese, marmalade. It's a totally different experience, and it's so much cheaper compared to the US. A bottle like this in Starbucks in New York is gonna cost you like $10. It cost me $1.90. That's wild. It costs 6 zlotys and something. There's ice cream shops everywhere. I would be really fat if I was here. And typical Europe, they give you, I mean, you're walking on the street and they always give you like pamphlets to go somewhere with a free drink or a discounted drink or some sort of special. I love it. And one thing that catches my attention, because, you know, being in Florida, supposedly our governor just made marijuana legal, but there's cannabis shops everywhere. Everywhere. I lost my team. Oh, there. Son primas. Guys, the pretzels we ate yesterday were kind of awful, but you have to eat one just to say you ate a pretzel in Poland. Look at all these little cafeterias, so freaking cool. I don't think we're gonna eat in Black Duck anymore. I think we're gonna eat around here, just because of the amount of time we have. But if you do come, make sure you eat in Black Duck, because they say it's one of the best restaurants to eat duck. Me apetece comer dumplings hoy, I don't know. And if you have a significant other, guy, girl, whatever you're into, looks like you can take a romantic carriage ride on one of these horses, white carriages. I think it adds to the magical experience. Look at the horse. It has like a ponytail on the tail. Very cool. And look at the outfits of the horse carriage drivers, riders. This is so awesome. Look how cute those babies are. There's some sort of a market. I mean, it is called Market Square. But look, I'm gonna buy one for my niece. Look, those headbands, 30 zlotys. Yeah, it's a little pricey. They're like $10 because I guess it's a touristy area. But those on top are 15, which is like, I don't know, $4. Over here, I guess it's headband day or something. But look how cool this is. More headbands, flowers. So pretty. Look at that. A rose for 4 zlotys. That's about $1. Ah. Bro. What?
Sí, claro. En España también se puede hacer.
63. Guys, make sure that wherever you're traveling, when you're traveling out of Poland, because Poland is still considered a high-risk country, that you take your adequate COVID tests. There's a lab in Poland called Diagnostica. There's a lot of different ones. I'm doing one that's very close to the old town square. I'm gonna put it in the description. On Saturdays they close at 1, so I'm rushing because if not I'm screwed. I think in the airport they also do it, but I don't want to risk it. Knowing me and my luck with traveling, something would go wrong. So look at these bars. So cool. So cool. And once again, I have to repeat it because it's astonishing. The food here is so cheap. Last night we ate, the 3 of us, 2 appetizers, dessert, coffee, 3 entrees, everything for $60 and 2 drinks. So it's kind of unbeatable. I think this is a street. So there was a really long line for the COVID test, so I'm just gonna do it in the airport tomorrow that I'm taking my cousins. If you do it at the airport in Warsaw, it's 200 zlotys, which is about $60. They only do the antigen test there. They give it to you in English, and the waiting time is about 20 minutes. But we just stumbled across this like church looking thing. Let's go into por donde se entra. Santos, velas, católica for sure. Mira, tiene un órgano. Took a little detour away from the touristy stuff, and we're exploring churches around the area. There's a lot of churches in Poland in general. I don't know what type of church this is. Maybe you guys can help me out. Mucha pinta de católica no tiene esta, ¿no? Así. I don't think this is a Catholic church. But let's check it out. So I don't know what this is. It has the dates of the war. Polski Oferituro Hitlerowskiego. I don't know what it is. But let me know in the comments if you speak Polish. here with the view of Old Town. Some dead flowers, but whatever, it adds to the experience. This restaurant's particularly cool because it has Polish food and Italian food. They have a very small Polish menu. Mira, y aquí atrás también hay cosas. Their typical dishes, I guess, are like steak, pork chop, pancakes, dumplings. We just ordered 20 dumplings, some veal dumplings and meat dumplings. I'll show you guys now. And aside from Polish food, they have Italian food. And after a night of partying and drinking a little too much vodka, I think I want a pasta. So I'm gonna take a look at the menu and show you guys the food now. But what a view. Alright, so I don't drink beer, I hate beer actually, but I figured being in Poland I should have beer. So I ordered myself a pint. She ordered herself a little one. Cheers. Cheers. We're so awkward. I'm so tired. Pretty good. I don't know what type of beer it is, but wow. This one has veal in some sort of like mushroom sauce. And this has meat with caramelized onions. We're gonna try it now and see how this is. ¿Qué tal?
Buenísimo.
See? Another thing that's really interesting, every hour instead of church bells, which they still have the church bells, they have someone playing on the trumpet. Que pinta! Wow, that looks amazing. Like a little hidden bazaar. We're gonna go to Schindler's Factory, and on the way back we're gonna stop by there to see what they have. But any corner you turn, there's a surprise. There's a bazaar, there's a market, there's more restaurants. That's the stage last night where there was some sort of show. This place is incredible. Whose house was this? I forgot.
I don't know. It's a Fabryka Schindler, the factory of Schindler.
Here we're approaching to Oskar Schindler's factory. He was a member of the Nazi Party, a businessman who found great success in Poland, and he saved about 1,200 Jews. I'm sure you've heard of the movie Schindler's List. If you have not, it's a must-see if you're into World War II or history in general. It's an amazing story. I'm doing a separate video on Schindler's factory, but I will be showing you his office and the famous staircase that you can see in the movie. This is Isaac Stern, which you'll see in the movie. It was his accountant. It was just incredible being here. And this is the staircase that you can see in the movie. It's quite crazy seeing it. Now, they said that was his office up there, but that was just for movie purposes. That isn't his actual office. I'll be getting a closer look at the office right now.
Isaac Stern was also there talking away, his secretary. So here is 1941 on March, and all the Jews achieved labor.
And we are here. This is Oskar Schindler's original desk, notebooks, and his office. And once again, I've been posting the Auschwitz videos, and I'll be posting the Schindler video next week. So if that does interest you, I would definitely subscribe to my channel and take a look at that.
In the end, he wanted to save them. He thought,
I find interesting about Poland in general, there's a lot of places that sell kebabs and ice cream shops and candy shops. And there's also these type of shops, which you've probably already seen in the video previously, like stuffed animals, bears, bunnies, squirrels. I guess that's like a typical toy here. But I love all these little bars. Oh look, that's the shop I was talking about. This one's a different one, but they're all over the place. So we just finished Schindler's tour. It was very interesting. It's actually very little about Schindler's actual story, and it's more about the whole story during the war from 1939 to 1945. The living conditions for the Jews, for the Poles, how the Nazis, controlled them. It was very cool. Very, very, very cool. I totally recommend it. And now we're back in this marketplace. It's full of shops everywhere. Kind of looks like the one in Istanbul. Very, very cool. They have like necklaces, artisanal stuff, lamps, wallets, lanterns, jewelry. I lost my cousins, I don't know where, purses. But it's all like typical Polish things. Very, very cool. I should probably find my cousin. Ah, ahí estás. Okay. See, yeah, it's also full of like dragons, because of the whole mystical folktale stories they have. Oye, hay un momento. Ah, bueno. They have a lot of typical dresses. And one thing that makes me happy when I travel is hearing Latin music. No matter what country you go to, you're always going to hear a Latin song. They're playing a Latin song out there. They also have pashminas, traditional toys. Okay, so unfortunately it's time for checkout. We just checked out of the hotel. We're on our way to the train station to go back to Warsaw. If you do like this hotel and you're interested in booking with them, I booked them on booking.com for the night for that big suite with 2 rooms that fits 3 to 4 people. I believe it was $400, but it was worth every single penny. The spa is amazing, the salt cave, the fitness center, the amazing looking pool, like if you're in a cave. The beds are super comfortable, super clean. The restaurants are very yummy. The terrace that's above us was amazing. So thank you so much, Krakow. I loved it. Thank you, Hotel Unica's Palace. I hope to come back very, very soon to Krakow. I don't want to say goodbye to this place, but until the next time, peace out. Please follow my social media platforms below. And we're leaving Krakow. It was amazing. It was an awesome experience. The food was delicious. The people are super nice, and it's full of culture and history. Now, the only bad thing about staying in this beautiful old town is that Ubers or taxis can't come in here, so we're hauling luggage all the way to the train station. As always, we're late, but I'm sure it'll be great. So please subscribe to my channel if you liked what you saw. I'll leave my social media platforms down below. And catch up on the Warsaw video, the Auschwitz video, the airplane reviews, and more hotel reviews as well. There's more trips to come. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Gonzo, and thank you for watching Fly and Dine. Tell me you're a tourist without telling me you're a tourist.